Alright farmers, it's Monday the 6th of February and we're back with some mods. And so first up we got White Lines. This is by Andy Modding. Yeah, not me. 38 kilobyte on the download, and you're going to find them in the construction menu and under decorations and others. So we'll scroll back along to get to the first one, because there's a couple here. Well, 6 in total. So we've got this one here. So we've got the line 1 by 0.1. We've also got line by 1 by 1.5. We've got 2 by 0.1, 2 by 0.15, 4 by 0.1, and then 4 by 0.15. Now, what these are for is to basically make some little car parking spaces. So obviously, you place them down how you want to. Now, there is one thing about it. If you place them down on grass, you don't really see them that well. So I would just say, get rid of the grass first and then place them down. But they do look better as well on level ground. You see that there as it hovers over from the player character. It's a lot longer than what it shows on the ground, but apart from that, yeah, make yourself a little car parking spot. Yeah, very nice. Right, next up is Mixing Mill. This is by Missy B, 5.75 megabyte on the download. You're going to find it in the construction menu and under productions and factories. So we'll scroll along and find it. There you are, 150 grand to place down, and this is the one from their own map. From Missy B, from Riverside 22. So you got your loading in point there, you got your taking out point there, so there's no pallets, it's all going to be loose stuff. So we'll come up to it there, production chain menu. So this is what we can make. TMR, pig food, and pig food, various different recipes. So you've got wheat, barley and oats. You can then have potatoes, sugar beet, corn and chaff, and then canola, soybeans and sunflowers. You can also dry some hay in there. You can also ferment some silage, and you've got a bio dryer, which is going to turn a couple of different things into solid fertilizer. So you can do slurry, manure, and then digestate. Oh, that's all right. I mean, especially for me, the TMR one. There's a lot that's going into that. 25,000 litres of silage, 12,000 litres of hay, 9,000 straw, 310 mineral feed. Gets you 46,000 TMR though. That's all right. It's all right indeed. I mean, if you want a factory for mixing up some stuff for your farm, yeah, this would do you nicely. Right, next up is Wood Chip Cell Station. This is by BK Mods, 3.9 megabyte on the download. You're going to find it in the construction menu and under productions and sell points. So there it is, 10 grand to place down. Obviously, it's going to be a wood chip sell point, as the name suggests. So you come over here, obviously dump it all in the grating area. But around the back, nice little patio set. Oh, can we get up there? Oh, we can we get on the roof? Yes, we can. Oh, hold on. What about going up this ladder? No, that's as far as we can get up. It's worth a try. But I'm on the roof anyway. Why not? Oh, I like that. Very nice. Right, next up is Placeable Glowing Symbols Pack. This is by JMZ, 5.68 megabyte on the download. You're going to find these in the construction menu and under decorations and others. Now, as you can imagine, you're going to be able to spell your name out, like I've done here. There is no grammar, shall we say, so there's no apostrophes, nothing like that. It's just letters and numbers. So that's what you're going to be able to do. So if you wanted to name an area, like I've got Andy's farm here, or you wanted to put Dave's farm, or Claire's farm, or, whoever, name your farm. Place them down. Now, they do glow at night. So I'm going to put a picture up now, and that's going to show you what it looks at night. So that's all right as well, see where you're going. And next up is Medium Garage. This is by Tomic Sec, 12.5 megabyte on the download. You can find it in the construction menu and under buildings and sheds. 35 grand to place down. And this looks all right. So come over here, we'll open up the doors. There you are, like that. So we can go inside. It's nicely detailed, that roof inside, all the beams. That looks ace. Oh, I like that. We'll open up these other doors, open up that one, and then that one. Open up these little ones as well. Give it a go. Yes, you can. And then down here, got a bit of a, I'm going to say, handball area. There's not, oh, look at that. The door's opened into that one. So if we close that one up, there's not much space in there. Maybe like a really, really small tractor. Maybe like a vineyard tractor or something in that side bit, but I like that. That's nicely detailed. Next up is Concrete Weight Pack. This is by Grubby, 4.29 megabyte on the download. And as you can imagine, you're going to find these underweights. So we've got 3 here, which is very nice indeed. So the first one is the 350 kilo weight. Obviously got that warning triangle on the front. Hooks up to a 3-point. It's going to cost you 400. I like that. I like that a lot. I mean, it's even got like the dirt along the bottom where it's been left on the ground sort of thing when you're waiting to be put on your tractor. That's ace. Then we've also got the 820 kilo version, so obviously a bit bigger, and it's got the warning triangle on the front. Again, 3-point mountable. Some nice detail on that concrete though. 500 to buy on this one. Yeah. Then to finish it off, we've got a 3400 kilo. Oh, that's a big boy. 3.4 ton. Again, 3-point link. 800 to buy. But the detail on that concrete though, that looks ace. Oh, love it. Whilst we're on the subject of weight, we've got weight 1000 kilo. This is by STV Modding, 2.05 megabyte on the download. And again, you're going to find this underweight. So it's got a 1000 kilo weight on it. 2150 to buy. You then got the option of changing the main color. So you go for whichever one you want. Changes the main body of it. Design color. We'll go with a purple. Changes the top. Fair enough. You then got the design color again. We'll go purple again. Changes the chain on the top. And design color again. We'll go with a blue. Changes the rest. I mean, this is all right, actually, because that hooks up to a 3-point that side. You then be able to hook up to other stuff like trailer hitch or whatever. Yeah, I like that. Right, next up is Multi-Blade. This is by Hoffy, 3.5 megabyte on the download. You're going to find this in miscellaneous. Now, it starts off as a blade. You know, you're doing your chaff in your bunker silo, that sort of thing. 5,860 to buy, but there is a few options. So first off, we've got designs. We've got standard. Folding mechanism. Oh, look at that. Obviously, the sides fold in when you're going down some narrow lanes. You then got log fork or back to standards. That's a bit of a Swiss Army knife with that log fork on the front. That's all right. Then got extension, no. Frame and grid, or no. Winch, no or yes. Now that's ace. Obviously, with a winch. Yeah, you're probably going to need the DLC, the Platinum DLC to be using that, but that's ace. But yeah, have the winch on that. Then you got edge, no. Straight, serrated, rock, or no. Then you got pinks, no or yes. Put those in the middle there. Then you got lights, no or yes. Put them on the top. Warning stripes, red and white, black and yellow, or none. You then got attacher type. So it comes as standard with a 3-point. You can have it as a front loader, wheel loader, or back to 3-point. You can then change the main colour to any one of those. I'm going to go for an orange. Oh, I like that. Multi-blade indeed. Very nice. Next up is Lizard Prima 5. This is by Jonas, 0.92 megabyte on the download. You're going to find this on displays. Now this is ace. 5 mile an hour top speed. Yeah, we'll get back to that in a minute. 8 litres on the capacity, 0.4 metre working width, which is all right because this is ace. 250 to buy. Now, what I think's hilarious about this is it's an actual vehicle. So you get in and out like you normally would do, fair enough. But also, you use your normal one. So RT and LT for me on Xbox. Obviously, but we've got to start the engine first. We're walking with it, but we've got to start our own internal engine. Alright, fair enough. Then you press your normal accelerator key, and then away you go. LB and X, turn it on. Hand spraying. This is ace. You know, doing those little plots that you can't really get a tractor into, that sort of thing. Maybe in your back garden. Oh, I like this. This is ace. Right, next up is the Lizard 28-foot timber trailer. This is by Jens M, 6.93 megabyte on the download. You're going to find it under forestry equipment. So it starts off with a 16 grand price tag. You then got the usual shenanigans of the wheel bands and the tyres. Come down to walls. So you got no wall, front wall 1, front wall 2, front wall 3, or no wall. Then you got timber poles. So without 6 5-foot timber stakes. 6 6.5-foot timber stakes, 8 5-foot timber stakes, 8 6.5-foot timber stakes, or without. So obviously you go for the higher ones or the lower ones. Entirely up to you. Then you got decals, no, black. See, that's the point. Where are the decals? Let's have a look. Spin it around. Is that on the back? Ah, they are. Black, white, or none. Then change the main colour to whatever one you want. I mean, if you're doing your login, yeah, this will sort you out nicely. Right, next up is the Lizard P93S pack. This is by Blendark, Chalnik Jr., TT Check Modding and Agro Sketch. 42.93 megabyte on the download, and you're going to find him in a couple of different sections. So you've got bale loaders, trailers, and then forestry equipment. So if we go into the P93S, so this is the bale loader, trailer, whatever you want to call it. 3,343 to buy. You then got options of design. So you've got design 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then back to 1. Usual shenanigans with the wheel brands and the tyres. You then got back fenders with light covers. We'll spin it around like that. Or without. Fair enough. Aprons, standard, original, new narrow, new wide, or standard. Marker lights, bottom position, upper position. I set them on the front. There we are. So upper position, bottom position. Side walls, wood, metal, or wood. Change to the front parts. You got decals, no, base, or no. Number, you got 1, and it goes all the way up to 12. Wow, 12 trailers. All right, fair enough. And attachers, you got standard with a trailer hitch on the back, or standard. And you got hub color. You go for whichever one you want. We'll go for green, changes the hubs. Frame color, do red, changes the frame. And then body color, it's obviously going to do the body. And then extension color, we'll go with a white. Let's put an extension on actually. It's going to be, no. Oh, there you are. The extension on the back. That's better. Right, so we'll carry on. So extension color is white. Rim color obviously is going to do the rims. And that's your options on that one. I mean, those colors don't generally go, mind you, but all right, fair enough. We'll come out of that and we'll go into the P93S. So this is a trailer itself. So it starts off with a 5,500 litre capacity. It's going to have pretty much all the same options as the bale trailer. So obviously you go for whichever one you want, apart from the capacity. So 5,500 to start with, 8,200, 11,400, auger, 23,400, 23,900, 23,900 again, although it's got the side opening on the opposite side. Then a bale trailer, and then back to 5,500. But you've got bale trailer there, but there's already a bale trailer in the pack. All right, fair enough. We'll move on. Then we've got the log trailer itself. Obviously, it's going to have the same options, well, a couple of them as before. Well, obviously, we don't have like the end bits and that sort of thing, so you just go for whichever one you want. But that being said, swivel axle on the front, probably not the best thing for me to be reversing, but I do like it though. They look great. Right, next up is the Fiat 420. This is by Polycount Gregor 96, 15.26 megabyte on the download. You're going to find this under small tractors. So it's got a 42 horsepower engine, 16 mile an hour top speed, 5,700 to buy for the 2-wheel drive version. We'll get back to that in a minute. You then got front weight, no or yes. Puts that on the front. You then come down to wheel setup, and this is where it changes. So you've got standard option, broad option, inverted rims, 4-wheel drive standard, so that's adding 3.5 grand if you want the 4-wheel drive version, and then broad, inverted, and then back to standard. So if you want the 4-wheel drive version, probably better getting stuff through a field, but all right, fair enough. Main color, you can have original or red. I like that though. I mean, old school tractor, that fit in with your role play nicely. Right, next up, we got the Massey Ferguson 3640. This is by Talon Magarhas, Eric Isaac and Agro Mods. I hope I pronounced that correctly. 36.62 megabyte on the download. Obviously, harvesters are going to be found under harvesters, and then the header under headers. So we'll go into this one, the 3640. We'll start off with that. So it's got a 100 horsepower engine, 12 mile an hour top speed, 4,500 litre grain tank, sort of open style, Southern America, sort of, you know, Brazil, Argentina, that sort of thing. 20 grand to buy, so that's nice and cheap. Got the usual shenanigans with the wheel brands and the tyres. And we'll come down, we've got a cabin, original, or adding a cabin to it, or cabin plus, gets a bit of a tint on the go, or back to original. You then got exhaust, original, or exhaust. Chrome exhaust there on the side, chrome exhaust 2, or back to original. Then you got antenna, original, right antenna, dual, left antenna, or original. So you could go fishing. They do look like fishing rods coming out the front. All right, fair enough. Secondary light, original, secondary light 2. So secondary light's there. Where's secondary light 2? All right, fair enough. Where's it's gone missing. The secondary light 3's back around the back there. A secondary light 2. I'll put some on the steps. Right, fair enough. 3 is then the back and the one on the steps, and then back to original. Then you've got spreader. So you've got chipper or spreader. Then we'll come down to capacity. So original is 4,500. It's a fuel tank. Right, so 555 litre on the fuel tank. You can up that to 800 litres or back to 555. Then you've got rim colour. You've got grey, dark grey, light grey, or black. Fair enough. So we'll go over to the 3640 different version. Looks pretty similar. I mean, the options are going to be pretty much the same, although we have got some tracks on it. Oh, that's ace. I mean, all the options should be the same as well, so fair enough on that. But that looks brilliant with the old rice tracks. Oh, very nice. Then to finish off the pack, we got the header itself. 5 metre working width, 6 mile an hour working speed, 6 grand to buy. I like this pack though. Sort of old school, I mean, especially with that one. That one with the tracks on. Well, it's called Iron Matte, but they look ace. And the last mod for the day is the John Deere 6M Black Edition. Oh, ace. Vinco Mods is the modder, 12.58 megabyte on the download. You're going to find it under small tractors. So it's got a 130 horsepower engine, 24 mile an hour top speed, 105 grand to buy. Then change the engine output. So 130 is standard, 140 or 130. Yeah, go for the 140 always. Usual shenanigans with the wheel brands and the tyres. Come down to Windows. You've got standard, Initial Film 1, Film 2, 3, 4, or standard. I mean 4. Yeah, that's pretty much blacked out the window. That's ace. Fenders, no or yes on the front. Toolbox, no or yes. I didn't see where this toolbox went actually. Is it around the back? Or is it inside? Right, we'll take the film off. Let's have a look. Is it inside? We'll go down, try toolbox again. Oh, it's there behind the fender. I was looking right at it. Right, fair enough. Front loader attacher, John Deere or nothing. And then main colour. This is where it gets great because you got these metallics. Oh, green chrome. Yes. Green chrome. Oh, love it. And then you got inside. You obviously changes the colour inside. Yeah, red inside. Maybe not. Maybe not. We'll go with the black. Oh, that looks better. That looks a lot better. Design colour is going to change the colour of the seats. Red should be alright on the seat, actually. Yeah. And then rim colour. Oh, excellent. Absolutely brilliant. I mean, just look at it. That looks ace. Oh, it really does. I mean, that green chrome in the sun. That looks brilliant. I mean, we'll get out. We'll have a little look. Oh, that looks awesome, especially with the gold wheels and the tinted windows. Oh, I love it. We've got a few updates. We've got Mobile Utilities by Yoss, Lizard TARDIS XL by Omatana, Lizard GD4 HS Pack by Jens M, the MAN TGX 26640 Box Pack by TB Simulations, and the Filler Alice AD9 by Pepe978. This is a current testing list that Giants are working on for console. There's 21 on there. Oh, very nice. So that's your mods done for you. Drop it in the comments below which one's your favourite. We'll see what people are looking at. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button. It's muchly appreciated. But for me, that's it for today, and I'll see you in the next one.